We're on now.
Okay, EDG on defense, T1 on attack. Keep an eye on the pistols. Get a rare frenzy.
EDG T1 on the attack. And we've got a set standard early, an adjustment in composition from
So like a
EDG,
bit of a bait goes in. We've got the
TP
TP back here. We've got the neon in the corner.
That they are looking for adjustments at this point.
Absolutely, T1 already showing presence here towards B long. No contact elsewhere on the map, so EDG making moves.
Dude, the smoke top side, so they got someone to double dash into. I like it.
It just feels like there's no fight back, man. EDG just get bullied. Kung's here, but by now the plant's in. There's 5 on the site. They've got a deeper post plant down long.
Does Izu go for the round the world? He might do.
It would be really hard to take away all of these crossfires that can be put in play.
I mean, Izu just secures this round no matter what, right?
Down to 3 HP, but he's able to disconnect here, and already Izu looking to wrap.
Yeah, they're very slow. They're very slow, and they're not considering the wrap.
Hasn't made moves just yet through CT.
It's gorgeous though. A proactive post plant, I'll take that. CB, not bad. But they've lost out on Kung's here, down to 2, so you're starting to really lose it in the numbers and the time. And Izu!
Lovely start from Izu, man.
Insane kills. That reposition, Mike. That's
nah, he did great there. I mean, the flank behind is everything as well.
Get involved.
And so much time to piece something together there with EDG, just desperate to, well, somebody to overpeak on site. Just huddled into hookah here.
I mean, it has been the conversation of discipline throughout this tournament. And to be fair, I don't think T1 are the first team that comes to mind for it. But you're not going to get that many... Yeah, exactly. So I think it's going to be interesting to see that as well. I do want to touch base as we go throughout this. It was a key issue with EDG.
You haven't had time this year, but is Karen still him? He's playing Senti. He's not so much him on Senti. I'll say that much. He's fine. Like, he looks fine.
I want to see that mentality just tidied up. And, well, Buzz off to a good start. Takes away Kung. That is, I don't want to say the floodgates open. There's still 2 players towards Shower, and Smoggy's gone. There's only 1 there now, so it's a little tougher to imagine this going any other way.
Feel here, CB obviously still towards, back towards Showers, but...
Do we just let Izu hunt? We should.
Only classics on the way back in here for EDG.
Problem is they kind of force so much that Meteor and him might have to switch, and Meteor's miles away.
Opener here, and Buzz just looking to farm up what's left on the table for now. CB the last to find.
There's our lovely teammates to facilitate. He's on the right.
Stacks is having none of it, bro. He's taking that. He needs his ult that he's going to save for the next 4 rounds. They actually could have done with giving him the ace there. Would have been 1 away, would have made this round easy for the call.
Everybody looking to work together. Stacks had a good series the other day.
He's on the yellow card now. Yep. Instant yellow on that. But great from Buzz. I mean, confidence builders for sure, right? Feeling in the game.
Buzz would have just seen he was tagging him through the wall there as well.
Great. Nasty.
Right, big buy rounds.
That's such an unnecessary kill. No one.
Yeah, I mean, this whole map gets insanely worrying. Especially with Kang on chamber, and like losing pistol, not saving the extra 400s, and not making sure, but not getting the op out early. It was like they kind of messed up a little bit. I do think these teams that rely on like 1 person to get an op should try and save a little bit to do that. If they get snowballed and it's like 5th round is when he gets the op out, that's devastating.
Second flash will indeed confirm presence.
They're going to pull a player on that.
Yeah, I was going to say still just 2 here, but now CB looking to make moves.
Exchange of info confirmed, 2 down long, but in the meantime, look at the site here. Buzz is in, and okay, you are lucky that Chichu is on the case, because they looked absolutely dead.
CB, mate, that's a little wild from you, but it's all good.
As to what was coming, the molly forces him out. Munchkin gets him. Hold on, it's a 3v3.
Guys, you can't lose this one.
This was not meant to be the big threatening round, but Chichu, the hero of the hour,
guys, you can't lose this one. Oh boy, 3v5 at its peak. And that's a shocker. Nicely done from Meteor, good shots, but let's be honest, that's just EDG playing rough.
The takeaway here, convert a bonus for T1. Initially, Chichu finding 2 freebies.
We push through a molly, to try take a duel.
This makes him basically a freebie in response.
We've got some big performances already. Buzz sitting on 5-2, Izu 4-1, Meteor 4-1, and Stacks was the man who stood out to me earlier.
Well,
so
yeah, that's going to be what we said, right? 5th round getting the op out.
That is wild. We're calling it scummy kill.
I mean, it was. It's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It's just
3 rounds. I mean, the multi-kills are through the roof, yeah.
He's had a little look down short, posted up for now. Not going to get much play early. Kind of that 3-1-1 spread throughout bind.
Come on, Stacks, it's your turn, mate. I need the VFL points. Get the 4K.
Hold this again. You've got Buckies, you've got Sheriffs, and you don't have Kung Kung.
Mio's greedy.
On the money today. It feels like they've warmed up here.
Nice, though. Only one over towards you. They hit the TP.
Masses of work to be done, but I like that from CB, but it's just labor.
Oh, it's a little
it's
a little individual from T1. Yeah, the mid-rounding hit's pretty bad. Dude, they didn't make a decisive call here. Had some hitting the site and then like one wanting to fight and one wanting to hide.
We'll have a chance here with the reset from T1.
Yeah, they were not on the same page here.
Effectively a full 2v2 reset here. Dog will confirm the rotation. Plenty of time to find this plant though. That's going to be the issue for EDG.
I was interested to see how far Munchkin was willing to go on this, because obviously they
think EDG is missing some of their confidence. Maybe a little bit of confidence. I don't know. All I've done is like looked at their VLR pages. I haven't really looked at much, but I think they're struggling to find their identity at the moment in terms of what they want to do. Like they've been switching it up a lot. It's been like DB, Perma, Yoru, then sometimes now they seem to be playing him on more of a duelist. Kang's all over the place in terms of what he's playing. So I don't think they fully know what they like to play at the moment.
And going to be quite deep. By the time they get close, here we go, and there. That might just be the checkmate, and yeah, it is.
Very nice.
Gonna get his 3, and the plan well
Dude, we're already getting some people on max money.
Get things back in order. It got dangerous, and I like what EDG were trying to do. They got in their faces. They weren't playing scared and that, but it doesn't really make much difference here. T1 keeping stable, looking solid, and that's what I'm going to be happy with. If they can keep this kind of clean approach, lovely.
Other teams normally find their identity, trying stuff in practice or copying other teams, really. Liquid's maybe a pretty good example. They tried a lot to find their identity and finally stumbled upon it. Right, they started with different people on Duelist and Initiator. They then had some double Duelist, but then eventually kind of stumbled upon the Nongshim stuff and just went. Oops, sorry, chat, I forgot to turn it off. That's my bad.
Somewhat kept this together,
and then kind of stumbled upon the Neon stuff from Nongshim.
That's great from CB, waiting to catch on the push-up. Deny Buzz the ability to springboard in. Break that front line for it. So EDG have held off the first wave.
Yeah, great learning on the fly here, just to duck inside that smoke. Deny that initial burst towards side. T1 haven't backed away though.
Yeah, it's a mix of just trying stuff and seeing what is the matter.
Happy enough with the 3 here for EDG. Be playing black a little bit further back on this. T1 really looking for a fight. That's the one.
Nah, I liked it though. A little double swing together.
Felt dangerous.
At least they did something together. I've never seen a team. Never seen a team really fight like this. So they definitely need a timeout.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit nervous if this is what I'm seeing now, but there's still a chance. There's Kung Smoggy. They want this one back. And Stacks with 5 seconds.
A good plant for him.
Gets maybe the Haunt if he even gets a chance to use it. But tucked in a corner.
How will they read this plant though?
That's a close one. That's a close one.
Can he get one for free? That's the question. Yeah, he can. A second, but it's Kung. Surely not again. Stacks can't do it.
It's unlucky from Stacks.
And EDG are finally on the board.
Problem there is like you kind of want him to use util, but at the same time he's scared that he's just going to get spammed, so he's waiting for the spam and then wants to swing, and then he doesn't really ever spam him. I will say that it's like the best round to lose for T1, right? Only one surviving, 4 people are going to have to rebuy. I'm going to reset their money.
Wait, that was the kill?
I would still be okay with a timeout here from EDG. I feel like they need to fight a little more aggro, maybe.
EDG will post their first here. Do have a couple of these ultimates.
Be a bit more proactive.
Come into round 6. The pit, the orbital strikes. CB and nobody actually just want to wait.
Yeah, pretty close. Wiley getting back in and then getting proactive, it looks like. Flash down. Do they then go for a fight?
You off, Joey. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you again, mate. Thanks for doing that. Well, we asked for them to do a little more.
The CB was already basically halfway out of there. And
oh, that's unlucky. Oh, that's unlucky.
Meteor on the punish, now nobody looking vulnerable. Look how far away the other players are. They're going to know his presence, a high flash, but he just wants to backpedal. No, he's sticking around. I don't know what he was
just
hoping
ones
for
though,
there,
isn't it? It's just
it.
one guy,
Four players
sticking around, one guy on his own. They rotate.
Too big an investment to risk here when they're already
Stack sorted, yeah, nice and early as well. It's definitely something on his game that he must be aware of and focusing on.
How deep Meteor's exploring towards CT now. Chichu tagged up, only down to 89. Plenty of time left to find these kills, Lauren.
Yeah, they're going for it.
While they're hunting, let's talk about what we were mentioning earlier. 1-9 loss bonus. Start looking at all the money. It's only CB that can buy. And maybe he drops something to Kang if he goes down and uses ult. They got to know that. Yeah, I was going to say they got to know the ops here.
But it doesn't change the round outcome, and I don't know if Munchkin gets LOS on this.
No, I think it's too tight an angle.
Yeah,
Someone asked him in the press conference, and he said he didn't even realize he wasn't ulting. There's no way. There's no way that.
I was making real sure
nah, I don't believe that. He's gonna be trolling.
I also just feel like EDG aren't getting the information they want early. I don't know how they want to.
It was Chobra that asked.
Again, and just
when he actually didn't realize he was ulting.
Behind the curve a little bit.
What are the VOD reviews like over there?
Yeah, it sends out a flash to maybe allow him time. Allow him time to back all the way into CT because Chichu's already there. There's no reason for an extra body to fall here. You can see how quickly at that point it's just, yeah, we've got to save. We have to save.
Wachacha, the Prime, thank you for the 7 months, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support, mate.
I don't mind that they kind of went
yeah, I mean, this was a much needed timeout.
Traded out 1-for-1 in the end, but that's not reliable enough. I think I want to see them try and be a little bit more fluid with those rotations here. So just checking in.
He wasn't ulting what? No, that's it. He wasn't ulting like straight. He had a whole half where he didn't ult, and he had the ult in like the 5th round, maybe the 4th round. And then did he do it again as well? I can't remember, man.
Yeah.
Who? Stacks. He had it on the 3rd round. Yeah. He did it on 2 maps. Yeah. That's kind of crazy to not know that. I find that mad. Degsy as well. Thank you for the tier 1, man. Thank you.
He said, I believe Munchkin, right? It was just immediate on that trade, and
it was Haven and Breeze. That's insanity. It's actually more insane that they didn't VOD review it and he didn't know about it. Dude, I thought that would be like, was that on Reddit? I thought that would be higher up on Reddit. That's a big thing. A lot of ults on this one. Kang obviously saved up. Maybe we're getting an ult into this by his heavy armor.
That's a tough start.
T1 picking the right site. 4-person stack. Probably don't see anything for a little bit. This Chichu's going to do an absolute madness here.
Well, now they know.
Time to run. No, time to try and do something.
He almost owned him. Yeah, and Kang should just be baiting here, trying to save his gun for next round.
It is a 5v4. Now, a Frenzy, a couple of upgraded pistols, but not much. It's mostly really Kung at this point to try and do something. Nice flash. Gonna force away the first layer. CB then takes some steps.
I did buy the heavy armor for this, but...
But then look at the space between the next players coming through. Luckily, Kung lands a great shot. Meteor's now in no man's land.
Yeah, Kang's kind of just tucking in. I think he should literally just tuck here in to see if the pistols can do anything, but... We'll see, man. Gets it to a 3v3. Maybe this is doable.
Stacks just back towards long. Yeah, gonna catch nobody. And this is where they kind of, the fun stops, right? This is where they start really tightening up that post plant. Oh.
Another?
Oh, it's nice shots. Bro, imagine having a guy this good with an op and not saving 400 in your pistol. That is your win condition. Save the 400 in the pistol, get this op early so you can actually win some of these rounds. Like, he's good with it. I will say at the moment, they're dodging him though. Like, he's had to play retake the whole time. It's pretty rough. It's been B Simulator for a lot of it. Dreddy with the Prime, thank you for the 17 months. Why 400 in the pistol? Because then you can full save and buy it into the 3rd round.
Is that the time that T1 decide to flip it up and change things around, right? But I feel like you've got to try and get this man active because...
What do you think of putting Izu only on Yoru? Makes a lot of sense, man. Yoru's pretty busted.
And look, we know he's a gifted player. He's got 4 kills, but it didn't change what the round's going to look like. And once again, we're seeing similar scenes.
Yeah, let's hit the site. Kung's not on again. He's going to be able to, connection on the flash here, But it won't necessarily tell them anything different about any other round.
They are trying to play towards
EDG, full buy. They got the ults. This is the round. If they can't win this, we're in trouble.
T1, right? This means that, okay, B is not free and available. Cool. So let's see how the rest of the map feels.
Maybe they think the Sky Flash has set the op up over towards here.
And I like the rotation. This is better from EDG. They've gone proactive on the extremity, down B long, freed up nobody, has got Seekers.
Remote's playing a little close.
This could be incredibly useful. A 3-2 split towards the A site. 3 through shower.
Smoggy's got to be careful here because he's in a fairly committed position. Does have the trap. We'll note the TP as well.
Flash. Here we go. Kung then plays it forward. TP's back.
Holy, Smoggy got wrecked. He 180s back into a clone and pops the clone. Dude, how's easy allowed to just do all of this, man? There's a nice waylay ult. Yeah, and they're very fast to make sure they can try to get this all out.
But T1 are looking like they are on point today, Mike.
I mean, it's almost like they're not expecting some of this investment to come.
But it's also like they play so they play like ults don't exist.
Yeah, but where do you fall back to?
They play insanely individually, and they play.
You can't just rely on him.
They play like it's CS, man. Like they got no ults.
And they just
not good CS as well, like bad CS.
That T1 are able to apply.
Like I'm talking UK CS.
Still no solutions found. And if anything, that's compounded the problem of, oh, we hit the site that Kung was at, we hit the site that had the third player on it. There was that rotation from nobody. They were there. They had the right read, and it's still just instantly.
Mezzy, that's true. We got Mezzy these days. You're right.
In a position that didn't really
wait, Soulcast is here. Sorry, Dom.
There's no
Soulcast is just taken astray as well.
T1, I'm very impressed with this T1 side. They had an explosive start, sure, but they have been largely in control for this since that point forward. I haven't seen a robust reply from EDG yet.
I just know what the discussion was in that timeout.
Gorgeous.
Again, just look at some of these kills. Dare I say they're seemingly free once they actually get through the choke point. Like, unless they
okay, another round. I mean, kind of a full buy. Get the ult onto this one. Oh god, someone please shoot this fade. Dude, we're doing an ult and we have our only person here, so we can't even shoot the fade eye against a waylay who's obviously gonna jump on you. Guys, we gotta be a little smarter than this, surely.
They're gonna go hunting Kong's fall and T1. They are sharp. They know exactly what T1 would, what EDG would like to do. None of it's working for EDG.
Yeah, I mean it's nice from T1. I don't want to take too much away from them because they're playing good.
Well. Yeah, simple stuff for these boys.
It's hard to ignore when it looks like this.
Nobody in Smoggy. Have fun, I guess.
Easy's going to catch this, so no chance for nobody to even slip into the pit. Smoggy, last one standing now.
Ooh,
Noted
nice
Munchkin.
Shot. Yeah, I saw that.
Will remove his head.
Shot.
An 8-1 scoreline here. EDG, mountains to climb to get back into this now, and T1 hitting this sort of pace time and time again.
Oh, that reveal timing. Chichu's got to know he was dead then.
It's heartbreaking because, what, 2 rounds ago we were looking at basically all 5 ultimates available. Yep. EDG have got nothing from it. Going to call a second timeout here in round 10.
Yeah, I mean, they got to
discuss a little bit of the comfort in this composition, but when your coaches look like that, I'm not.
Well, again, this issue, I was happy to see the change, but whether or not this is just kind of a knee-jerk reaction.
Jahyun, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you.
In terms of some of the win conditions, in terms of getting CB into a position, at least on the defense here, to play aggressively, at least trim
this one, yeah, EDG look a little rough.
I mean, at this point,
is this in a limb game? Yeah, whoever loses this is done.
Get a kill on somebody. Ahead of sponging a site here.
Yeah, honestly, I just want to see him play together.
Try and get a kill. But
I just want to see him play together.
Obviously, it's easy in this position when we get to see everything, but
there's not much stopping T1 when they're playing.
Especially when you have like a trip and you can play together.
But the issue being they're going to sit back and watch this half.
Oh, Dom, that's a mad move from you. That's a mad move from you, man.
EDG are a world-class team.
Andrew with the Prime, appreciate the 4 months.
That's the difference. Issue being as well, what we saw previously on Haven from EDG. If we go to, again, they just looked kind of lost for answers, right? Yeah. Their go-to wasn't working.
And then where's the adaptation?
You get a few rounds from Kung and talked about it.
Think Baby Bay will be on the waylay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they've. Pretty sure that's what they've come into this event pracking.
Look,
and I'm not sure.
The issue with some of the I guess,
I don't know.
series and teams we're seeing
Let's see. I'm not sure if he's looking uncomfy or if it was just like a real off game.
As you said, this might be EDG watching this half pass them
but
by.
he looked insanely uncomfy last round. Last game.
They can identify any over-aggression that could be the solution.
Like to the point where I kind of couldn't focus on anything else.
EDG, right? They are going to be behind the curve in every possible solve they could come up with.
T1 now finally expecting
Janamates. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that in the YouTube chat, dude.
Scope in hand.
They should have kept the harbor.
Pretty snappy shot onto him.
Yeah. Okay, well, they've been told to be proactive.
To do anymore, right? We can chill now. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I really
Dude, why are you getting the... Why are you doing that?
Why?
Jesus.
There was no need, EDG. You had the advantage. You had 2 players up. Okay, they can deny the play.
3v5 and the 5-go aggro.
Munchkin's got his own. He's still got a molly. He's still got 2 smokes.
Why? Because they've been told to in the timeout. And so instead of like playing the numbers advantage, they're like, well, we got to play and do what the coach told us to do. But sometimes you got to scrap what the coach has done if you're in a situation where you know you shouldn't be pushing.
Into these sight lines.
I guarantee that's what happened.
And again, they're looking to punish.
It's one of those where you're so focused in on what your coach has told you to do in the timeout, and they're just doing it. I mean, you're not meant to do this in a 5v3 though. Bad from CB as well though.
He's not even ready for this engagement. As they're about to walk out, he's setting up to be the one to slide into the open. Very bizarre. That will kind of shatter.
Izu and Buzz both getting outlaw, knowing that they're light armor for sure.
A high caliber team, tons of experience, but
this one, dude, is a fast.
Rounds like that where you feel right.
21 at the moment.
We're off the starting block.
21 minutes.
Just gets ripped away from you.
Recover anything, a buffer, right?
It's a shame because I normally like to stick with a lot of the positives, but every time I watch EDG, man, it's so hard to stay positive.
Invest Smoggy deeper. You're hoping for a one and done, maybe then allow Kung Kung to come into effect.
Yeah, play in with the rifle here, but it's going to be the full force of T1. Izu's going to be able to reveal absolutely everything that's going on here.
It's so simple, T1. This
like,
is just
if you do, if you're going to do a little bait setup here, why is the chamber not the guy in the corner?
They want the job done. They had a rough start.
Like, why does nothing make sense?
They're not going to let it happen again. T1 are in form, Mike. It is just lovely to see.
They're just so efficient with this composition in terms of Izu
Ready.
and Buzz.
Thank you with the Prime Man. Appreciate the 28 months. Thank you, thank you.
Round after round. A flawless round to get to 10.
And look, this is T1's map, you know, but this is not what you wanted to see. This is not what you wanted to see. This could have been a great, great elimination game. So far, I feel like EDG aren't in the server. And I like EDG. We know the highs of this team. I can't stress it enough.
So Buzz is about to get his third ult as well.
God, he's 15-6.
Yeah, he's just playing lights out right now.
Look how many ops
there are. Let's see if they can double around.
There's 3 of them.
My worst gun is trying to make a play.
Okay, we've found one.
Again, because they're reading this like, they're like, guys, you have to push us, right?
Yep.
Right, everyone's got so much money that they all buy a backup op.
Passive line, just gambling and guessing. And Izu going to take the way out of that, but going to note that there's a push down towards Shower. So going to take the extremity on that. That's fine. Now we don't need to overextend. We've got a little bit of info. Let's see how T1 want to react, right? Where do they want to then put their attention towards?
Trade out for rifles now. Stacks and Munchkin with their ultimates to invest.
Yeah, it's good timing from Chichu on this. They might have a round on him. They might have a round here.
Depending on timing here.
Good delay as well.
I like this so far actually from EDG, funny enough. I like what they're doing, but sadly Buzz is just breaking backs out
that
here,
one shot. Chichu can still win this. Oh god, these two are so wrecked. All these two are so wrecked. All this so wrecked. It's a good stun though. Oh, it's a great stun, bro.
And again, you can
That's a nice stun from CB.
Counter-stun's insane there.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Chichu's in a great position here, but it's actually going to be done. The damage being done elsewhere. Down to a 1v1. Stacks up against Chichu. An opportunity for a piece of silver lining to potentially fall to EDG's hands. And Chichu going to walk this out. He doesn't want to stick around too close, allow Stacks the chance to find a quick kill. Not to be. He has to go for.
Down here, we'll cut line of sight. Chichu won't be able to pressure this. Might just
Big
spot the edge of it.
But the confidence is going to be on Stacks' side, but the HP is on Chichu's. Gets to get a step closer, still a seize and the horn in hand. Stacks playing on the corner, spots nothing yet, and then the penny should drop right about
if he
now.
can get to the left.
There it is. Stacks
Can he get to the left? Oh, he's owned it, bro.
Well.
And it's a plant for spawn, and he most likely went spawn in this guy's mind.
Oh dear. It's there
Yeah,
for
he
Stacks.
absolutely owned it with that. Holy, bro. 11-1 half.
Just absolutely insane to see them operate at this level. EDG with so little answers. Similar, again, a much worse scoreline, but a similar thing we saw in the opening series. Just that next level of adaptation never really came from them.
And we were waiting and hoping we would see it. Simply did not come in time or at all. 11-1 to scoreline. Don't go anywhere.
Little rough to watch.
Can I help you, sir?
Here's the bill from the dealership where I got my car, and I'd like you to beat it with a better deal on one of these fine cars.
Not how it works.
Skits with the prime. Appreciate the 8 months. Thank you.
T-Mobile bill for a better deal today.
Do you get value from Yoru at the moment? You talking in ranked? Or you talking in game? Like if you're in a team, your setup should honestly be pretty good to enable you. I would just op and outlaw a lot these days on attack. But if you're talking about ranked, you just have to have flashes for yourself and EPs that aren't mad but are like relatively safe. Like close on split, I guess, if you're playing on split, if you're looking over towards A, like in the cubby, or in the corner of B on bind. They just have to not be mental. Fluffy, thanks so much for the prime as well. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much, mate. I do think they could benefit from a coach from another region. Is in China most of the teams? Ah, dude, I think they should all have one. Really, there's a for sure knowledge gap. This should be a pretty good meta for them, but I don't know. It doesn't really look like it.
Well, if you're tuning in for a banger of a game, might have to wait for the second.
Yeah, unfortunately, not many ways to cut this.
No.
There's just very little to pin hope to on the side of EDG. Unfortunately, even with that previous composition,
I also feel like they don't play.
Yeah.
Like if we're just looking at EDG here, they're not playing to their win conditions. Like the op stuff here doesn't make too much sense. They're getting the op out late. It's on the 5th round on defense when you have a chamber. Then when you get the op as well, if you look at some of the other, if you look at their actual setups, it's just Kang with an op, just like trying to peek on his own. He's like doing solo stuff. Like set him up, dude. Like you got some stuff to set him up. Especially with the sky and the neon.
And T1 can
set him up somewhere.
Really chances. They can take an aggressive start and they can hunt down Kung, which is a deadly sentence to say. But when you're hitting shots,
hey, Smoggy did pretty good there though. He did a lot of damage.
For going for it. And EDG already looking battered and bruised coming away from that.
Team Liquid out? No, they'll play they'll play one of the winners of this. They can't play T1 obviously because no rematch.
They've conceded this space and he's going to catch
So they'll play NRG or G2, depending on what happens in the G2 game.
Himitiot can turn away from this, and that's a fair fight. Actually, CB won it and gets some control. Wants to get the Sheriff, gets it. 2 bullets, 2 targets, can't find him.
Stacks, mate, what the hell? Stacks!
Oh,
bro is actually shooting so heavy this event. He came into this event, and honestly, people were memeing on him a little bit.
In the form
and he's
of
just,
Meteor.
I mean, he's looking on.
And even here,
he's
they
looking
get
like
the
old school
confirmation
Stacks.
of Kung, and T1 are just happy to go forwards. Set piece with the flash off Izu.
Nice, man.
Simple as you like.
Still a little questionable though from EDG, right? We got 2 bullets. We're trying to go for a clip or something. Like, why are we facing with the 2 bullets? Just tuck in reloads. Don't really, again, understand what the hell a lot of the players are doing.
Big work for the analysts right now. Okay, Munchkin's got a judge. And he's got no fear at all. CB put to his grave.
Go on, just feed the judge.
And he's not backing down. There's no reason to. There's no fear at all shown. Munchkin just pumping damage. And Izu standing guard.
God, that's a headshot as well.
T1 just
God, they
putting on a
wrecked
show.
him, man. It's not even a 30-minute map.
13-1.
Not even a 30-minute map. 29 minutes on this. God, they wrecked him. That was rough, man.
Shown why EDG
It was nice from T1. Again, I don't want to take too much away from T1. They look good, but again, it's so hard to focus on the good when it looks like that from EDG. They might as well have stuck with a Harbor comp for sure, I agree.
That to work. Well, this one will be